Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So today we're just be playing around with some new makeup because I was kind of going through like my drawers of new stuff and new PR, and I still have quite a few new things that I wanted to try out. I just did a trying new makeup like not that long ago, like probably last month. There's not a lot of stuff happening right now. I feel like a lot of makeup launches kind of like slowed down since everything's been going on. I'm just gonna get into it. I have my little bag of new stuff right here. I just threw a bunch of stuff in a bag and I was like, all right, let's try some of this stuff out. So I'm sure this video will be a little longer, so grab a snack, grab some coffee. My dad found me some coffee yesterday at the store. Bless his little heart. Okay, so let's just get into it. The skincare item first. This is the new Bioluminesce E Eye Serum from Dermalogica. This is like kind of new. It says it brightens and firms the eye areas. Okay, it comes out like a little... Okay, so I'm just taking a little bit, see if this brightens or anything. So just, oh, it's very serum-y. I feel like a little bit would definitely go a long way. I think I put too much, but I don't know if it brightened or anything as of right now. I don't know if it's like an instant brighten thing, kind of. Well, did that just brighten in front of my own eyes? I don't know. I feel like it kind of brightened a little bit actually. I have their new sunscreen too that just came out, but I'm trying a new foundation today, so I didn't want to try a new sunscreen and a new foundation just in case like they don't really work together well. So I didn't want to like mix the two, you know, put that out on its own and then I'll let you guys know how I think. But so far, I mean, this feels really nice under the eyes. This is the new Voss Sweet Violet palette. I was super excited for this because look at how pretty it is. Definitely right up my alley. I'm actually going to just put some primer on really quick and then we'll start on the eyes. Okay, but dude, my cardigan also looks like a robe. Whatever. Okay, so we're gonna go into the Sweet Violet palette. And I'm going to go ahead and start off with this shade right here. I'm just going to put that, you guys know how I do my eyeshadow, honestly. Starting at the outer corner into the crease. This is actually really pigmented. So what are you guys doing to keep yourself occupied at home? I hope if you are able to. Obviously, I'm not talking to people that have to go to work and stuff. But I hope if you're able to, you are staying home. Because it's just the right thing to do. But, yeah, what are you guys doing to stay occupied at home? I've just been filming constantly because that's the only thing I possibly can do at home right now. Also been like rewatching movies I haven't seen in a while, like horror movies. Like I rewatched Cabin in the Woods. I haven't seen Cabin in the Woods maybe since it came out. I don't even know. But I rewatched it the other day and I forgot how much I loved that movie. I know everyone's probably like wanting to watch like really like good feel-good movies, but my feel-good movies are horror movies. That is my happy place. But yeah, and I rewatched The Witch last night. I haven't seen that in a while either. I've seen it 3 times now and it's such a good movie. If you guys haven't seen The Witch yet, it is one of my favorites. That shade is down. I'm gonna go in with this shade right here. It's like a fuchsia pinky color. In with this shade. Focusing this color on the outer corner. And I might drag this into the crease, but I don't know yet. I'm gonna blend that out with the first shade that we used. Taking a little bit of that in the crease. I'm gonna go in with this darker purple right here. So the shade is like a, is that eggplant? I don't know, is that eggplant? This color I am gonna just keep in the outer corner. I'm not gonna drag this into the crease. So just packing this shade on where I want the darkest color to be. And I'm gonna go back with that second shade, this shade right here. I'm gonna blend the edges of that out with that shade. Back and re-intensify that a little bit. Eventually go back and do this eye, but I'm just focusing on this one right now. But okay, I feel like that darker purple shade like really made it super smoke, like nice and dramatic. I love that shade. Go in with this shade first. It's this shade, like this like little duochrome. It's like a pink with some blue and purple reflect, and then I'm gonna go on top of it with this shade after, I think. So I'm actually just going to take this on my finger Okay, so I actually think I'm not going to put that other shade down. I'm just keeping that shade on the lid. It's just so pretty and I don't want to like ruin it because I really, really love that color. It's really pretty. That other shade like in the inner corner though, because it does have some like sparkle to it. So we'll do that later. We're going to go ahead and move on to the face now. And I'm going to go in with primer. I don't have a new primer at the moment. So I'm just going to go in with my Ole Henriksen Banana Primer. Or what is it called? Banana Bright Primer. Yeah, Banana Bright Primer. I've been using this one lately and I really like it. For today, we're going to use a new foundation. I actually had another foundation to try, but it was so matte. Like, it was a liquid to powder foundation, so it was extremely matte and my skin is way too dry for that right now. So I'm gonna go in with this one actually because I'm actually really excited for this. This is the Jcat Skin Assurance Max Coverage Silky Foundation. I believe this is a natural finish. It has hydrolyzed collagen, tea leaf extract for calming inflammation. It has hyaluronic acid. It moisturizes. It's a weightless buildable formula, plumps the skin, blurs out imperfections, and it's long lasting. Comes in 16 shades, which is what I was gonna mention. The shade range on this is not the best. Like, I get what they were trying to do. Like, I feel like when brands don't have the best like shade range, but it's also not like terrible, it's when they usually like split it up with like, this section is fair, this section is light. But the dark tones, like there was like 2 deep shades, I think. I don't even know. The shade range on this is not great, so I just wanted to mention that, but I hope they work on their shade range because they do have good products. I do like Jcat, but I just wish they would like work on their shade ranges. I'm gonna go in with the foundation. So this one is in the shade Buff. I hope that this matches. I'm gonna be trying a new sponge. Very excited. This is the Araceli Bella sponge. It is so soft and squishy and it's like super lightweight. Like it's very, very light and just very bouncy. Like it just feels really nice. Excited for Araceli to have a sponge. If you guys don't know, Araceli Beauty is a brand by my friend Selly, so anything I'm always excited for her. So this is the sponge. I like that it's black too. So I'm just gonna take some of the foundation. Okay, it looks like a good match. Yeah, this sponge is like super airy. That's what I wanted to say. It was like super airy. And the foundation is actually going on pretty nice. It looks a little dewy. And the sponge feels really nice. The foundation looks really nice too. It has pretty good coverage, honestly. The foundation looks good, like everywhere except for like my chin and mouth area. This is like my problem area, by the way. I've mentioned that before. And if foundations are too like heavy or cakey, this is definitely where it shows first for me. And I can see it. It's not the worst I've seen from a foundation. Like everywhere else, it looks fine. I actually really like the coverage on the rest of the face, but just like right here, I can kind of notice it a lot. So far, I don't know how I feel about it, but I'm going to try the sponge with concealer. I'm going in with my e.l.f. What is it called? The Hydrating Camo Concealer. This is a completely different shade than this foundation. This foundation is actually a little bit light, which is weird because I think this is the shade that I have in the powder foundation for the Jcat one. And the powder foundation is really dark on me, so I don't know. But let's blend out concealer. Yeah, I love this sponge. I feel like when I can really tell if a sponge is good is when I blend out the concealer. Because foundation, like, it's usually like the sponge will like work, and if it doesn't, like it's kind of noticeable. But I feel like when you blend out concealer, that's when it's really noticeable. And this blended out concealer really nicely. So far, so good. I like the sponge a lot, and I'm sure that this isn't too expensive because her stuff is pretty affordable. So I like the sponge. I think it's really good. I don't think I have any like new setting powder or bronzer or anything, so I'm gonna go do that really quick and then some new like cheek products. So I'll be right back. I had to just set my under eyes and I just put some bronzer on really quick. This area, the more I set it with a little bit of powder, because I usually set this area and it doesn't really look bad or anything. Like I'll usually just set a little bit, like not anything too crazy, and it looks really, really like dry and heavy in that area. I'll put a little clip from my phone so you guys can see like closer. But yeah, I'm gonna spray my face at the end with a spray and see if that helps or anything, but so far, yeah, I don't really care for the foundation in this area. Everywhere else it looks really good though. I like the way it looks everywhere else. This area, not it. I'm gonna go into blush. I actually have the new Pure blushes. This one is in the shade Blushing Act, and it's like this really pretty peachy pink blush. It has like oh no, this one's called Pretty in Peach. I think the name of the blushes are called Blushing Act, but the packaging on these ones are really nice. I feel like Pure has definitely stepped up their packaging. Take some of this. Ooh, it kind of smells like that chocolate scent that I feel like a lot of products have now. That's actually really pretty. It's very peachy. You can go light-handed with this and it'll be fine, or I feel like you could also build it up, so I feel like this might work on a lot of different skin tones. I love me a good peachy blush, you guys know that. So I love to wear a lot of blush. I don't care what anyone says. I love to look like I have a lot of blush on. I'm actually going to go in with this as well. This is the new Kimchi Chic Drama Queen, the Unboring Highlight Palette. Different highlights in here. So you have different shades. We have some like your typical golds and stuff and white. And we have some like fun colors over here too. I want to take some of this pink one and put that kind of on top of the cheeks because my face feels very matte right now. I feel like this foundation is a lot more matte than it says because I'm even wearing the banana primer underneath, and that one is usually pretty hydrating and it gives me like a nice glow. My face feels super matte right now. So I'm going to take a little bit of the pink highlight. I'm using it as like a blush topper just to like give me some glow. And I'm just taking like a little bit, like I'm literally just tapping my brush. And you know what? For being like a highlight product, it doesn't look too highlighty when you just kind of throw it on top of the blush like that. And it definitely added a little bit of a glow. Now you guys can see like there is a glow because that blush is matte. Now I'm going to go in with Spread Like Butter. It's this shade up here. It's really pretty. Ooh, okay. If you like a nice like intense highlight, this is for you. I haven't been super into like intense highlights recently. Definitely go in with a light hand if I were you because it is very like one of those intense highlights. If you go in really lightly and then kind of tap off the excess and just kind of do that, it's actually really pretty. And it's such a soft, like buttery texture that it doesn't really emphasize like texture or anything, I don't feel like. I feel like because you don't have to use a lot of it unless like you like a super, super intense highlight, you will probably have this palette forever because the pans in here are huge. And I feel like you can use a lot of the other, like the more fun colors if you don't want to use it as a highlight. Because like this blue color is really fun. But if you don't want to use that as a highlight, it'd be a really pretty eyeshadow. Same for the pink and same for the gold. Just do the lower lash line really quick while we are here. I'm going to take the same shades that I took on the top, on the bottom. I'm going to start off with this shade right here. The like pinky color. Go in with the darker purple that we used on the outer corner. And just, I think I'm actually going to run that along the whole lower lash line. Because why not? Colors in here are like so vibrant, so pretty. Even like the shimmer that I put on my lid, it's just really, really nice. I really like it. The inner corner, I'm going to go in with that shade that I mentioned earlier, this one right here. And I'm going to put that right in the inner corner. This one has like some glitter in it, I think. It's really pretty. Like that. I'm gonna go put on some, oh actually I have new lashes, I forgot. I'm gonna go ahead and just contour really quick off camera, like contour my nose, finish that up, and then we'll do the lashes and the lips last. I have some new lashes from the Bold Face Makeup. So these are the style Heart Eyes. I'm really excited. I love the Bold Face Makeup's eyelashes. They're so, like the band is so thin, but they still give you that like 3D like mink look, but they're not mink, so that's why I really like them. So this is the style that I'm using. They're just like nice and wispy and a little like fluffy. So I'm just gonna plop these on. I've been letting the glue dry a little bit. These ones are so pretty, like right up my alley. They're like nice and fluffy and they don't cover the eyeshadow too much, but they do give your eyes like just some definition. I don't know, I really like them. If you haven't tried the Bold Face lashes yet, I really recommend them. They're not too expensive either. They're actually pretty cheap. Okay, I love these lashes so much. They are so pretty. Okay, so for lips, I do have these. I got the box, like the big box of the new It Cosmetics lipsticks and the big box of the new Bare Minerals lipsticks. So I have the ones that I felt like would match the most with this look were the Bare Minerals ones. So I'm gonna go with this one first. These ones I believe are like all vegan and hydrating lipsticks. Go with this one. This is the shade Honesty and see how it looks. I don't like the scent. I mean, the scent's not bad. It just smells like, you know, like those old Revlon lips. Not saying that they're like old, like they smell old, like, but you know the Revlon lipsticks from like a long time ago, the way that they smelled? Do they still smell like that? I don't even know. They just smell like that typical lipstick scent, but I feel like this color looks really good with this. It does feel nice. It's not anything like super crazy though. Like, I don't think it, like the formula feels like revolutionary. It just feels like a typical cream lipstick, but it does look really nice. I wouldn't say that it like emphasizes any lines on my lips or anything. And I really like this color specifically for this look too. It's just like that perfect like mauvey pink rosy color. When I was putting my lashes on, I was like, what setting spray am I going to use? Because remember I was saying that my skin felt a little dry, and I forgot that I got the new 4th Ray Beauty Spray. So that's what I'm going to use right now. I'm dusting off this powder. Okay, so I'm going to go in with this 4th Ray Beauty Setting Spray. This is the new Do It Hydrating Hyaluronic Acid Mist. So this isn't technically like a setting spray or anything. Like, I don't think it's going to make your makeup last. It's a hydrating facial mist that, oh, it says it's a makeup-friendly microfine mist that will leave your skin feeling fresh and hydrated, but I also feel like you can use this like just as a refresher through the day. It says shake before use. It just looks like just like a clear spray though. It doesn't look like there's anything in it. It's just a hyaluronic acid mist, which is really nice. So I'm gonna spray some of this. I'm gonna go back. Ooh, it's a nice mist. This is nice. Wow, this is why I've always wanted one of these little fans to have around for this reason specifically. Hopefully this like will help the makeup too, make it look better. Like I look dewier though. And this, if you have the Rainfall Serum, that's what it smells like. It smells just like that. Let's look up close in a mirror and see if that helped the foundation. No, it did not. I will say it doesn't look as bad as it did a little while ago, but it's still like, I don't think I would wear it again. It looks so good everywhere else. Maybe I would wear, but see the thing, like I'm lazy. I don't want to have to go in with like another foundation or anything like that if it doesn't look good right here. It doesn't look bad though. Like it doesn't look as bad as it did earlier when I first applied it. I felt like it was really dry then, but right now it doesn't look as bad. And I think even from afar it'll probably look fine. It's just when you look up really close. So let me take my little hair clips out. Let me go ahead and give you guys my final thoughts on everything that I tried out today. So starting off with the eye serum, I like it. I obviously need to try it a little bit more. I did feel like it did brighten a little bit like right away, so that was really good. I'll keep you guys updated with that, but I'm going to keep using it, so I'll let you guys know. The eyeshadow palette, I absolutely love it. I definitely think if you like these colors, you should definitely pick it up. It is so pretty. The colors are just so beautiful and vibrant. Like this palette does look a little similar to the Colourpop It's My Pleasure palette. So have that one. I don't think you may need this one. But I still think if you are someone that wears these colors often, then I think you should pick it up. Like super vibrant, and like you don't really have to work too hard to get them to look super pigmented either. Build it up too much, and it just looks really pretty. And I definitely, you know how sometimes when you get eyeshadow palettes and like the colors look really vibrant in the pan, but like once you put it on the eyes, you're like, I wish it looked how it did in the pan. I feel like these shadows look exactly how they do in the pan. Like they translate exactly the same, and especially with colors like these when they're bold, it just brings like such attention to the eyes, and I just think it's such a pretty palette, and I definitely recommend it. Foundation, not my favorite. I mean, it looks really good from afar, like, but when you get up close towards my mouth area, it just doesn't look the best. It doesn't look as bad as it did when I first applied it. Once it kind of like warmed up to the rest of my face and I sprayed some spray, it doesn't look as bad. Would I wear it again? Possibly, just to see like maybe it's just my skin today, but I don't know, man. Like I'm like torn because I feel like everywhere else it looks really nice. But this is my problem area, so it could just be me. I don't really know. Like if you have dry skin, it might just cling to your problem areas and dry patches, because I feel like that's what it looked like at first. And if you are going to use it, then maybe just hydrate really well and try like a hydrating spray at the end. I don't know, but I think the color was fine. Like the color was good, but I think they also need to work on the shade range as well. Do I recommend it? Not really, but I also don't not recommend trying it out because it's not the worst foundation I've ever tried, you know, but overall it's just like it's okay. The sponge from Araceli, so good, definitely recommend. Go check out her brand. I love her lashes. Her palettes are great, her brushes are great, she has great eyeliners, and I'm glad that she's added this to like her brand now as well. I definitely think it's a really good sponge. It's super soft and squishy and just very lightweight. It blended out everything really nicely. Blush from Pure, I really liked. I thought it was a really nice peachy blush. The formula was really nice. It was pigmented, but I also feel like it's blendable as well. Like you could also go pretty light or build it up. I do have a code with Pure. It's KATRINA. If you guys want to try anything out from Pure, you can use my code and it'll save you some money. The KIMCHICHIC palette, the highlighter palette, so good. Definitely recommend. If you like highlight, if you like a nice blinding highlight, I feel like you'll really like the highlighters in here. They're really nice. But also if you like a subtle highlight, I feel like it also is good for that as well. If you go in like lightly, I just tapped my brush into it and then I kind of dusted off the excess and it just leaves this really nice sheen to the face. Really like it. And even the fun colors, if you ever want to do like a fun look, you colorful ones for that, but I also feel like they make really good eyeshadows. The formula is really nice and soft and buttery, and overall I really like it. Lipstick is good. It's like nice. It feels nice on the lips. I think it feels kind of just like any other cream lipstick I've tried though. Like it's not anything, like the formula is not anything like crazy or like super different or anything. It just kind of feels like your typical cream lipstick. Like I don't think it's like the best lipstick I've ever tried, but it's not bad whatsoever. It's just kind of like, okay, it's nice. Lashes, absolutely love. Again, they're in the style Heart Eyes. They're from the Bold. I'll list everything down below. As always, I'll link everything for you guys, but just I love these lashes so much. So I felt like it was a really good, this spray feels really nice. It definitely felt super hydrating when I sprayed it on my face, and my face was feeling pretty dry. And I feel like this will just be like a nice thing to just spray on your face through the day. That's just like a nice refresher, but it also just kind of hydrated and made everything look a little bit nice and glowy after my makeup was on. Overall, I think it was a pretty good first impression day with trying out some stuff, but nothing was like terrible, you know? So that's always good. So leave me a comment down below if you guys have tried any of these out yet. Have you not tried them? Are you interested in them? Also, leave me a comment down below of some video ideas. If whatever you guys want to see, let me know. I feel like options are a little limited right now since, you know, we can't go out. So just leave me a comment what you guys want to see. I have a couple videos planned. But yeah, I'm always interested in hearing you guys' suggestions, so just let me know. Guys, thank you guys so much for watching. If you guys did like this video, then make sure to give it a big thumbs up. Subscribe if you're not subscribed already, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.